Yes, we are live.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess first of all, I haven't heard your CD yet, but I did get the Blood Drunk holiday compilation.
Mm-hmm.
You guys did Black Friday on that, so
Mm-hmm.
what's the story behind that song?
Well, first of all, in response, I'm really glad you didn't hear our album before that. We've clearly evolved into a messy band since then.
Yeah.
I don't know. Black Friday is the most expensive time of the year.
We had a, BDR wanted to put a compilation together of Christmas songs, and we're sitting there trying to, overthink this. Like, let's come up with a Christmas song and, make it like, carol-y sounding, and that wasn't really happening. And I had this one song that I sort of come up with called Yo Boulevard, Get Out the Street, about, when you're driving up Boulevard, people are always standing in the street and stuff, and they just will not get out of your way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that says the holidays like vehicular manslaughter.
Exactly. Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
The song reminded me a little bit of one of my favorite Christmas albums, The Vandals.
Oh,
Went to the
cool.
World.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard that, but the whole cynical kind of take on it is pretty entertaining.
Yeah,
It compares us to the Vandals. We're on our way.
We've made it. Yeah, we were trying for like sort of like a germs kind of, just like don't put any thought, don't put any effort.
Yeah.
Make it sound, kind of, well, these guys did this in their basement sort of thing, and then just have it like the lyrics be very.
Let's exploit punk rock for all of its genuine values, home family values, of course, and just take that to replace the empty, soulless vacuum that is, the commercial season of December. And we're just glad to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get to enjoy it and play music.
That's appropriate considering that MCW often has zombies wrestling, so it is somewhat funeral-like.
That's a giant funeral procession.
I like the dead.
Before they're cold.
Mm-hmm.
Inspiration controls.
So when was your how many, one album out, or?
We released our first album a year ago, back in February, and we actually are getting ready to release our second album that is going to be on vinyl, and we're going to release that. We're anticipating this coming February, so about a year to the date from our first album.
Okay, and those are both on Blood Drunk Records?
They will be. The second one will be. The first one is.
What is the, how does the stuff you're working on now compare to the previous album?
It's like completely out of left field almost.
This album is sort of like putting us in more of an edge more than anything else. I'd say this album is really kind of breaking us away from a more organized sound. Not so organized sound, just sort of formalized
a cleaner rock sound, from a cleaner rock sound to a more noise rock almost.
That's what happens when people get more relaxed with each other. When people start to actually become more comfortable and just, do what they want, when they want, how they want. And I think that brought out a lot of our, spiritual side.
It's definitely a darker album.